Welcome, welcome. This is Samantha. I'm a therapist, and I'm doing a video every day for a year to get over my fear of public speaking and social anxiety. And this is video 106 of 365. This is take number 2. I did a whole video, and my camera fell off the dang tripod, so it didn't capture onto the memory card. So I'm doing it again, and it is straight up dark out here. So I have the light on really bright to make it look like it's lighter out. So anyway, yes, says the amazing Joe Dispenza, you must change your personality to change your personal reality. So I thought we would talk about that a little bit and how we shouldn't wait to feel good. We should feel good now. We should feel good anyway. We should feel happy now. Feel happy anyway. And that we do not need the external world to create our happiness for us. In fact, we're creating the external world. So we've got to work on the inside of ourselves. That's the game of this whole game is to go internally, because this is a game. Life is such a game. And if we play it right, then we'll have everything we ever dreamed of. And so it starts from within, changing the self. Neville Goddard says there's no one to change but self. And this is so true. I have done this so many practices for so many years, but it never really fully sunk in until the last probably couple of years. It just really sunk in about how we need to change our internal world, and it will be reflected back to us, just like a mirror. So, but the biggest lesson that I've learned is to just feel good anyway. And we have to look for things to make us feel good. Remember, we have to generate that feeling from within. It's not just going to be given to you, like, here's your happiness, here it is. No, we have to create it from within. And that can be really hard when we've had a hard childhood, we've had abuse, we've been through a divorce, we have been through all these tragedies, people dying, all kinds of grief and loss. So it's really hard, we tell ourselves, to create these feelings, but we can do it. The problem, quote problem, is that we're addicted to the old self. We're addicted to the old way of thinking. That's all that this is. And again, when I learned that, I was like, okay, this means that it's a lot easier than I ever thought it would be, because I thought things were happening to me and not through me, but they're actually happening through you, not to you. And when that sinks in, okay, now everything's happening through me. Okay, so I don't have to change anything externally. I don't have to even have a conversation with anybody. I can go within myself and change my self-concept, and watch it being reflected back to me. And that's when I learned that, wow, I'm making it too hard. I'm overthinking. I'm creating anxiety for myself. And I'm basically addicted to complaining, and I'm addicted to feeling badly. And I'm addicted to holding on to thoughts that don't serve me instead of being addicted to thoughts that do serve me. And so I started to just program those in. And I started to say nice things to myself every day, and instead of the self-deprecating, abusive thoughts. So I used to look at everything I was saying to myself as I'm abusing myself. And if we've been abused in our childhood or abused in our adult life at all, why would we want to continue that abuse? Because we're basically doing that. And so we get stuck in a loop of negative thinking. And we're just taught, I think, somehow programmed to think negatively instead of positively. And I say get addicted to feeling happy. It's a really great feeling once you get there. That internal peace feels better than anything. It's priceless. You can't buy peace. You can buy everything in the world and still not have peace. So to me, that means nothing. It's just like a little bit of fun for a little while, and then you go back to yourself because you're with yourself 24/7. You're always with you. So I think that's the most powerful thing to work on is the self, because you can't get away from yourself. You can't try to run away, because wherever you run, there you are. You're going to show up right there. So when I learned that, yet again, I was like, okay, I see this now. I don't know if you can hear the owl, but he's hooting. It's so cool. I love watching him. Hopefully I can see him tonight. But yes, just remember that you have the power to shift your state as well. You're creating everything from your mental state. Excuse me. I hope I didn't swallow a bug just now. I'm just kidding. I know I didn't. There are bugs flying around. They're probably on the camera. But you could generate a mental state from anywhere, anytime. You just go into your imagination and you create a scene, or you think about something that you enjoy, or something that makes you smile, some memory maybe. And you can start to generate those thoughts and feelings from within instead of focusing on what's actually happening that you're seeing outside of you. You have the power to shift your focus, and you have to be aware of what you're focusing on. And you have to deliberately shift yourself. Come on over here. Like I've said in other videos, it's like there's the hot stove. You can either touch it or even sit on it if you want to. But why do that? Why get these third-degree burns when you could just gently guide yourself over here to a better feeling thought? Just a little bit better, 1% better. And tell yourself what you really want to hear versus what might be actually be happening right now. Like, just almost be delusional, as they say. Like, who cares what the definition of it is? Just pretend. Have fun with it. Mentally rehearse something different, because you're mentally rehearsing all day long. You're in your imagination all day long, literally. Why not take that power instead of wasting it on complaining? Anyway, guys, you're not going to be able to see me, I don't think, because my light's about to go off. But so sorry about that. But yes, all you got to do is change your thinking, change what you're focusing on, just become aware of something different, and your reality will shift. And with that, I will let you go until tomorrow. This light's probably going to cut me off. So thank you for watching again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.